Okay everyone, I verified you can use 4 different methods to play Mafia, the old country, on your Mac, and now I want to tell you about them. But first, we need to get something important out of the way. 3 of the suggested methods use cloud gaming, but why would anyone prefer this over local play? The main reasons in my opinion are the ease of use, the convenience, and the ability to play with much better performance on weaker machines. The single local method for playing Mafia the Old Country gets the job done, but it can sometimes encounter bugs or other unexpected issues that take away from the experience, which is why some users may opt for streaming the game. Also, you'll need a really powerful Mac to run it locally with decent performance, which is another possible reason to opt for cloud gaming. This brings me to Boosteroid, the first cloud-based suggestion I've got for you. But is this service even worth it, or is it just a laggy mess? From my personal experience with both Mafia the Old Country and other games I've played in Boosteroid, the platform works very well as long as you've got a decent internet. Obviously, there's bound to be some minimal delay when using cloud gaming, but it's just not something that had any effect on my time with Mafia the Old Country. As for the visual quality of the stream, Boosteroid is actually ahead of the curve here, as it offers both the cheapest and least bandwidth heavy way to stream your games at 4K and 120 FPS. It's a pretty good package all things considered, so I can honestly recommend it, especially for Mafia the Old Country. Using Boosteroid is super simple. Just click the link in the description and register. You can even use your Google account. Then you'll need to get a paid subscription, but I first recommend checking your internet connection to the closest Boosteroid server. This will give you a good idea of what streaming quality to expect and if this service will work well for you. If you want to try out Boosteroid, go to your profile and click the subscribe button to begin your subscription. Then simply find the game in the search bar and launch it. Boosteroid is currently the only cloud streaming service that supports the AV1 codec as a feature, which is incredibly useful because it uses up to 50% less bandwidth than older formats. But this only applies to M3 devices and up, which limits its usefulness for now since older Macs don't have this advantage. To get the best possible Boosteroid experience, I recommend getting its dedicated macOS app and streaming games through it. Regardless of codecs, the app has better image quality and higher possible bandwidth, up to 80 megabits, with less bugs overall than the browser version. To get the app, go to your profile page after you subscribe and click on Applications to download it. Then just install the app, open it, log in, and you are ready to start playing. GeForce Now is the next cloud solution I've got for you, and most of what we said about Boosteroid applies here too. GFN provides an easy, reliable way to play this game on your Mac. The bandwidth demands here are a bit higher, but nothing your regular internet connection can't handle. In my tests, there was virtually no difference in the streaming quality between Boosteroid and GFN, both at 1080p and 4K. Choosing between the two will usually boil down to personal preference and what other games you want to play, since not all Boosteroid titles are on GFN and vice versa. Setting up GeForce Now is also easy. Follow the link in the description. Click the Join Now button, pick a plan, and begin your subscription. Then get the GFN app from the download section, log in, and first go to its settings. On the right, find the respective game store, click Connect, and enter your logins to link your game store profile to the app. Then return to the game section, search for the game, and launch it. GFN will run a quick internet check, after which the game will start. If the connection test warns you of weak internet, you can still start the game, but you should know the streaming quality may not be great. In such cases, I recommend tinkering with the connection settings in the app to lower the bandwidth demands and possibly improve the stream smoothness. The next solution we want to give you is XCloud, Microsoft's proprietary cloud gaming service. To play Mafia the Old Country with it, you'll need a game controller connected to your Mac, no keyboard and mouse support here. To use XCloud, go to the link in the description, choose the ultimate plan on the page that opens, and register. After picking a payment method and starting your subscription, make sure you've got a controller connected to your Mac, then just find the game in the XCloud library and click play. If cloud gaming's just not your thing, then I've also got an alternative method that let you download and run Mafia the Old Country locally. That local solution is Crossover, a compatibility layer tool that lets you download and run the PC version of Mafia the Old Country. Based on reports from the Mac gaming community and my own testing, I concluded that Crossover is an okay option for playing Mafia the Old Country on Mac. The game is very demanding and you'll need a truly powerful Mac to run it in this way. I am talking about an M3 or M4 Macs with 32 gigs to get playable performance with decent graphics. But if you've got that, you can totally give this method a try. Weaker Macs, including ones with Pro chips, will likely struggle to run Mafia the Old Country unless you substantially lower the graphics. One other thing to note is that you'll need to use Crossover 26 to get this to work. This version of the tool is currently only available with Crossover Preview, which you can access only if you've purchased the app since the free trial doesn't include it. If that's okay with you and you still want to try this method, here's how. For Crossover, follow the respective link below, register, and purchase the app. Then click the Crossover Preview Center link in the description and sign up for Crossover Preview. Then go to the Preview Center on the Crossover site and download the preview version of the app. After Crossover downloads, launch it and install the app, then go to Install, find Steam, and install it. Steam will start automatically. So close it, enable D3D Metal and MSync, and then start Steam again. Next, find Mafia, the old country, in your Steam library and install it. After the install completes, you are ready to start the game through Steam in your Crossover bottle. So that's it for today's video. For more content on Mac gaming, be sure to check our channel. Till next time.